Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of PTOM Theater. This week...
Welcome.
What was that? What are you doing?
Sorry,
This is my introduction.
Okay, you're right.
I told you to be quiet. God. Anyways, PTOM Theater, week of whatever week this is, we're talking about Batman Arkham City. Comes out in just a few days. You can totally talk now. I was kidding.
Okay. Oh, God.
Ryan Taljenik over there
nervous.
looking very scared. I'm Scott Butterworth, as always. Do we even need to introduce ourselves anymore?
Probably not.
It's been a few weeks now.
Sure.
It's the same two guys.
Arkham
Again.
City.
Arkham City.
A mere 4 days away.
Which is pretty damn exciting.
It really is.
Although we actually got a box copy here in the office just a couple days ago, which is
Hell yeah.
even more exciting. Not that I have had time to play it at all.
Scott, you know what's really exciting, though, is I have had time to play it.
I thought you were going to say jetpacks, but you
well,
have. You have had time to play this. In fact, your review will appear in our holiday issue, which doesn't hit newsstands until November 22nd, which I realize sounds like an eternity away. But that's why we're doing this video now. Give you a little insight into the game before it comes out, specifically with our top 5 favorite additions to Arkham City, things that were not in Arkham Asylum or things that have been improved, starting with...
Number 4 and 5, the open worldness
You Dirty Cheater.
and the gliding mechanics. That
2
have
for
been
1.
changed. I know. Well, you know what? They worked so well together.
Yeah, it makes a hand in hand. Right?
So Gotham slums have been walled in and are now this mega prison, Arkham City.
It's my kind of prison.
All right. And then, I don't know why I just said that.
Me
That was
either.
weird. And the gliding actually is really cool now because you can do dive bombs to kind of build more air. And like Arkham Asylum, you can still glide kick people in their faces, which is always fun.
Yeah.
I tried to do that once myself using a towel, and all I did was
Break several bones. You know, my interests on Facebook just say dive bomb kicking people. That's all it says.
right. Well, that's a good interest.
Yeah.
But the gliding is great, and the open world is really, really cool. You can kind of see Gotham's lights off in the distance, which is pretty sweet.
And just from this little segment here that you're seeing, it's really easy to tell like how much more diverse the environments are, how much larger the scale is, and how all these different things that you're able to do as a result of this newer, more open world.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to travel. And you can even glide for like minutes at a time.
Yeah, isn't there a trophy for that?
There is.
Awesome.
Seeing
And
how
hey,
long
speaking
you
of
can glide.
gliding, here's this thing that's happening.
Yeah, so this is one of the side missions in the game. There's
Number
several.
3.
And the
our
side
list.
missions, this one in particular kind of teaches you the new gliding mechanics, but also leads to an unlock for one of your gadgets.
Right, and also you get to, tear down the tyranny of those evil glowing bat signals that rule the... I don't know if I'm like this. Hey, it's a guy in a parka.
Yeah, well, this guy in the
he works for
parka,
strange
he's just hanging out in the prison, and
damn
he's
tower
basically
for 6
like,
months.
whoa, people
No
are after
sooner is
me.
it all up-
You want to see how psychic I am? I bet this guy's going to get shot in like 5 seconds.
There's no way that's going to happen.
Totally going to happen,
There's
dude. Wait
not.
for it. Wait for it.
He doesn't get shot. He just gets...
Specifications.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
Hey.
fine, he gets shot in the
This is
chest.
totally not our first take of this video.
So,
He's dead.
in the side missions like this, you'll find people who are in need of your help, or sometimes were in need of your help until they were murdered before your face.
Ruining their parkas.
And a lot of the side missions kind of lead to villains that aren't otherwise seen in the main story, so it's kind of really cool to try them all out.
Right, get a little backstory on these characters.
And it fleshes out a lot of the a lot of the villains that maybe people aren't super familiar with.
Sure.
So it's a really great addition.
Nice.
As is the improved combat.
Number 2 on the list.
That's right. And punching people has never been so fun.
I don't know, dude. Punching people's pretty fun.
Well, it's like after I played Asylum, I just went out into the city and started trying to do this, and I wasn't really good at fighting.
Right. You know what your problem was?
What's that?
No cape.
I didn't.
Can't do this capeless, dude.
I didn't think about that at all.
Kids at home, don't punch people unless you're wearing a cape. If you're wearing a cape, punch everyone you see.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you can counter multiple people at once, which is a really cool addition. You can even use quick combos to lay explosive gel, or use the other gadgets that you'll find in the game. There are a lot of new gadgets, and they're all pretty sick.
And that doesn't even break a combo, right?
Right, you can keep your
Nice.
combo meter going without even breaking it. And you can also do beatdowns, which is one of the most fun things ever.
Why is that? Tell us about beatdowns, Ryan.
Well, I'll tell you, Scott. You stun a man.
Breakdown
first.
beatdowns.
First, you stun him like this, and then you punch him in the chest until his lungs cave in.
Nice. I do hate lungs,
Well, lungs are kind of lame. It's a little
true.
overrated.
as far as organs go.
Yeah, that's my least.
Liver forever,
favorite.
bro. Anyways,
And
and we're on to number 1.
The the addition of Catwoman as a playable character, which is really cool. She's a lot more agile, plays a lot differently than Batman does.
Yeah, just watching you play this over your shoulder a little bit, it's kind of amazing how different she is from Batman. I mean, it's not like this is a palette swap, like, oh, it's the same guy. No, like, it's a completely different game almost. The combat is different, the movement is different.
And it even takes, like, a little bit to get used to her different style, because, you're used to the powerful, slower moving Batman, and then you play this.
Right, super agile, flashy, acrobatic character. It's very different.
Yep.
And fun and refreshing and a nice,
It's kind of weird, too, because you see a lot of villains that you wouldn't otherwise see if you weren't playing Catwoman.
Right, kind of like the side missions, you encounter a lot of new and interesting kind of
and
stuff.
And you can only play her content if you use the downloadable voucher that comes with a new copy of the game.
So used game buyers beware, but that's a whole other debate. If you guys want to, give us your thoughts on that, go ahead and leave a comment about, this is the worst thing for gamers. But if you're not one of those people, or even if you are, whatever, we actually have literally a box full of T-shirts to give away. They're Batman T-shirts specifically.
Yep.
So if you want to win one, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and then send us a message on YouTube with your name and address. It's a first come first serve basis, so we have 20 something shirts.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
So if you're within the first 20 or something odd people to send us a message, you will get your very own Batman Riddler T-shirt thing, which is pretty exciting.
And when you wear
it,
everyone will know that you're wearing a Batman shirt.
You didn't have anything there, did you?
I had nothing.
You started that sentence with nowhere to go.
I was panicking.
PTOM. Anyways, that does it for this week. Leave comments, let us know what you want us to cover next time, any critiques or improvements, blah, 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 all that stuff. And yeah, we will see you guys next week.
Take care.